Aaron, what was the feeling of that 100 today in front of your home crowd and first match of a World Cup?
Yeah, it was very nice. I mean, like you said, to get 100 in front of my family and friends and at the home ground, the home of cricket, was pretty special and something that'll stay with me for a long time, I'm sure.
Aside from the drop catch early on, was that the best you've played, do you think?
Yeah, it's up there. I think I played pretty well after that initial chance. I mean, I felt like I got off to a really good start and kept the run rate going. I think there was a part of the innings there where they bowled really well and tied myself and George down, but to get through that was really pleasing.
Aaron, I mean, you went into this as favourites. Do you think you've made a statement straight away about your World Cup ambitions to the other nations?
I don't think we've made any secret about it. We're here to win the World Cup like 13 other teams are. And I suppose what was great was everyone contributed with either with bat, ball or in the field. So from a team point of view, it's really good to see everyone playing well and peaking at the right time. I mean, they've played a lot of cricket over the last 2 or 3 months, and for everyone to be in good nick at the moment and playing well is a real confidence booster for the side.
A best mate of yours was also pretty handy today, Glenn Maxwell. Given what he went through a couple of months ago, in his own words, he was in a dark place. To see him do what he did today, how happy are you for your mate?
Oh, very happy. I think everybody's seen the capabilities Glenn's got when he's confident and when he's playing well. And I mean, to come off 95 like he did in Perth, I thought he played absolutely beautifully. And then get his first 100 for Australia. Unfortunately, it wasn't an ODI against India. I think that's just flowed on, and he's playing some really good cricket. He's playing smart cricket, which can't always be said for his game at times. I mean, I think that he would say that there's times when he makes some poor choices, but over the last little while, he's made some great choices. He's given himself a chance to get into an innings, even though he's only coming in with a handful of overs to go. The damage that he can do is unbelievable, and when you've got a guy who can field as well as he can and handy with the ball, it's a pretty special package to have.
And George Bailey, do you feel for him? Because before this match he said, I'm out, Clark's in pretty much, and then he comes out and gets a 55 at a very important time. Do you think that you can drop a man like him?
That's not my decision. It's up to the selectors to pick the next 11, but George played beautifully. I mean, coming in at 3 for 70 on the back of 3 pretty quick wickets. It wasn't easy, and they had their tail up, and for him to battle through a period pretty early where they bowled excellent at him, that was a credit to him and showed what a class player he actually is.
Yeah, just on George Bailey again, as you said, played beautifully, presided over a big win, but the way the squad's been picked is a good chance to get dropped. Does that make it awkward for the rest of you guys in the squad to know how to respond to that? It's a strange situation to be in, really, for a captain.
Yeah, well, like I said before, that's not my decision to make, but cricket's a professional sport, and we're all professionals. We know that 15 don't go into 11, and it's the nature of the game that someone can be in great form and miss out. So whoever it is, whether it's George, whether it's anyone, like you can pull a few names out of a hat, and I'm sure that you could justify it some way. So that's just a part of the job.
Aaron over here. Did you have a good view of Stephen Smith's catch?
I did. I was tucked away at fine leg.
Yeah, what did you think of it?
That was a phenomenal catch. Joss hit that really hard. He was right out of the screws, and the balance, timing of everything was unbelievable.
And just conversely for England, obviously they put down a couple of chances early, and how important do you think that was for the...
Oh, no one means to drop a catch, and I suppose that, I dropped one out there, and it just happens that we were well in front of the game at the time, which, guys train so hard. I'm sure every team who's here in this tournament, every domestic team, club team, trains so hard on their fielding that no one means to drop a catch or misfield. It's just a part of the game, and fortunately it went my way today, and Davey got a chance early, but other days it doesn't. When things are going your way, you see what happens with what happened in our fielding. Steve takes a hanger, and guys seem to be unlucky. But I think that's we took the game on and played well. I think them things fall your way when you're leading the game forward.
There was obviously a bit of confusion around that last dismissal of the match. What was the understanding of the Australians?
No idea. we had no idea what was going on. We appealed for an LB. We appealed for a run out. We would have taken anything at the time. But honestly, I still don't know the rule, to be honest. Maybe it was a dead ball, but I haven't seen a rule. Can anyone enlighten me? Dead ball. Okay.